Yeah.
Let's go do the news, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, every single week we bring you the latest in information that you didn't quite know before. And this week is no different. With this week's news is right now.
Wow, infotainment.
Thank you very much, Richmond Lee. On the ball, as always. A lot of people are talking right now about this big oil spill that's just happened.
Yes.
So this is quite bad. Now, I bet you anything, you're going to start seeing a lot of Dove commercials or whatever the company is, and they're going to keep showing how
they can clean ducks.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't get that whole thing. Can they really do it?
It was a cute commercial, I thought. You know, it was one of those feel-good commercials. You see this duck being washed off with ivory. No, it was ivory soap.
Ivory. But you ever read the fine print? It's like 1 in 7 ducks. Only 1 in 7 ducks made it. Seriously, it was. You gotta.
It's warm. It's a warm, fuzzy feeling when you see these people rescuing these animals from these oil spills.
Let's just talk about. Think for a second. You're in the ocean.
Yep.
These things are happening. What type of things can happen to these animals? Because it doesn't only affect fish; it affects birds. It affects all these different things. And what about other fish that eat these types of fish?
That's the biggest problem. Is it can happen to the little guys, and then it upsets the balance of the whole ecosystem. Where you got the circle of life, and if all the little guys are gone, then the bigger guys can't eat the little guys, and so on and so forth. And it's kind of like almost like a vicious cycle. So that's the problem. And we don't even appreciate how much oil these rigs carry. It's like spreads for miles upon miles upon miles. It's unbelievable. How did this oil? I didn't hear all the details. How did the oil spill happen? Like, did it crash? I mean, I'm sorry, but I didn't. I knew that it happened. I just didn't hear about the actual reason why the oil spilt.
There was a leak. There was a leak.
Okay,
a leak spread, and everything went out from there. President Obama went on to say the federal government is pouring massive amounts of resources into holding the oil slick back. Now, what's happening is the oil is actually coming out, and guess where it's going to be hitting?
Where?
New Orleans.
Oh, God.
So
really,
if it didn't get worse for New Orleans before, it's getting worse now. So the Americans in New Orleans are preparing to take in animals that may get caught in the oil. They're trying to do a thing, but it's pretty bad.
Don.
I'm going to try to find that commercial and watch it.
You do that. I'm going to go on to my news.
Yes, please.
And the news title is Pitbull Ban Hasn't Cut Dog Bites. You can take that any way you want. But Ontario's
kidding, because there's not as many pit bulls.
Yeah. No, but seriously, Ontario's 5-year-old ban on pit bulls has not reduced the number of dog bites in the province by much, says a study by the Toronto Maine Study, which urges the government to review the law. Now, I'm just going to say something. So essentially, there were 5,700 cases in 2004. There were 5,300 cases last year. So it's almost the same. Else that's interesting, since the beginning of the year, I was sort of thinking back because I knew we were going to do this news story. I've seen 3 dog bites so far, like dogs being bitten by other dogs, and none of them were from pit bulls.
In fact, little chihuahuas.
Exactly, 2 of them were from little dogs, and 1 was from a big Rottweiler. So, just taking pit bulls and I don't know, just taking them out and saying, yeah, it's just that, just pit bulls. Those are the worst dogs. I think that is really, it's just crazy.
A judge spares Brady. Oh, that's Brandy. Sorry. Brindy. See, I was wrong twice. Brindy the dog. Okay. A provincial court judge has spared the life of Brindy the dog. I'm not going to name the. I'll say Judge Murphy ruled Friday afternoon against the Halifax Region Municipality recommendation that the dog be destroyed. And I hate that term, destroyed. Yeah. There's got to be a better term.
Bindi, what did Bindi do? What was Bindi's charge?
Oh, I'm going to read you this.
Oh, okay.
What happened?
It was in
it. Yes. Sorry, you're going too fast.
Yeah.
After attacking dogs on 4 occasions. However, the judge did not immediately order the return of Brindy to her owners. Instead, the judge ordered Brindy remain in the care of the animal services and complete dog training courses offered by a trainer accepted and recognized by the animal services. So this is good. The dog attacked a few dogs. The city wanted them to destroy the dog, but then the judge said, no. We're going to let this dog go into counseling and training. So the dog is now working with a trainer, and once the trainer gives the okay, the dog is going to go back in. The owners of the dog will still have to pay a combined total. Okay, so you imagine how much money that this whole process costs.
Right.
Guess how much the owners have to pay?
I don't know, a couple of grand?
$153. That's it. So it probably costs the court system in Halifax, we're talking maybe 5, 6, almost 10 grand, if not more.
And these owners,
it only costs $153. Wow. So you know what? You guys, you got to think a little bit before you do stuff like that.
I got a cute little one. Cute. It's kind of weird. Comes from Bucharest in Romania. About 200 people in Bucharest, the Romanian capital, have protested a proposal to euthanize thousands of stray dogs.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Authorities say 11,000 people were bitten in the capital last year. Holy smokes. Protesters urged authorities Friday to withdraw the plan proposed by Prefect Mihaya, I'm not even going to say it, the last name because I have no idea how to, who wants dogs to be put down if they are not adopted within 2 weeks. Protesters want Parliament to vote on a law requiring sterilization and shelters for strays. I think that's a good idea. They are angry with Parliament for delaying a vote for 2 years. Bucharest is home to... Did I say something funny?
No. Do you see what I typed over here under Richmond's profile on Facebook?
No, okay. Hang on one sec. I was just saying that Bucharest is home to thousands of stray dogs, and apparently in 2006, this is 4 years ago, a Japanese tourist was killed by one. Wow.
Oh my goodness, seriously?
One Japanese person was killed by a stray dog in
Now
Bucharest
they want to
in
take care of them
2006,
all.
and now they're going to kill thousands and thousands. Boy, something's wrong in this world. Anyway,
That is something. That is horrible.
that's the news.